Good day, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Mzansi. But for the sake of, just keeping things easy, you can just call me Troy. The name is Troy Malange. And with me in the studio today, I have one of the most powerful and influential. Yes. Young men in the entertainment industry. And you are what we would call our MCM today.
And the MCM, guys.
Yeah, man crush.
It doesn't happen often, so I'm taking this with everything it comes with.
Come on.
Good try. Good try. I'm taking posts, guys. Just tag me.
He's trying to be humble, but let me just tell you, this man is, if you pay your TV lessons and your DSTV, obviously, you probably know him from Umswenko.
Yes.
BETA listers.
Yes.
He's also a presenter. You know that.
Side job, something small once in a while.
But what's interesting about you is the fact that you studied law.
So I had the great opportunity to study law. So I'm a bit of a nerd, right? So I got a scholarship when I was in grade 7 to go to high school. And I got a scholarship when I was in high school to go to university.
Okay.
And really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fact that it was a bit of a performance, You have to always deliver a performance.
Yeah.
And even when you're drafting your papers, you need to sort of, prepare yourself to dazzle whoever's
and
reading
since we are charismatic, let's do this.
So got into law school, finished that, and then went on to work for a big bank.
Yeah.
Then on some other sort of thing.
It
was alright. I mean, it was good.
Got the bills paid though.
After leaving the bank, I went to a big audit firm.
Okay.
And it's something that required me to not spend as much time in the office. And it became difficult for me to achieve at that level because I felt that I was constantly losing out on something.
The seriousness.
Yeah.
Because we've seen you on the gram. We know that you do the right things. You are the king of fashion.
Stop
I mean, you
the
pull
prince,
through.
mate.
You pull through. You pull through. You pull through. I think one of my favorite outfits was what you wore to the awards, the skirt. A full-on skirt.
Okay, I remember what it is. Yeah, so so we were at the South African Television and Film Awards, and I had done the taxman, I had done the bow tie, I had done, the geometric suits, and I thought, and the actors are great, right? Because they are sort of play between our version of the daytime Emmys, but also like our BET awards. They can be crazy. One of my big mantras about fashion is that you must always dress for what you're doing and what you want to put out. Nigel Barker says it's the first thing people see about you, and it's also the closest thing to your skin, dude. And can I tell you what it means, right? Like I respect women so much. Generally, but even more after rain.
Were you wearing heels underneath?
No, so I couldn't wear heels. So what we had to do underneath was, because you're wearing equipment like my packs and things, I had to wear a pair of white jeans. Okay. Like super tight skinny white jeans.
Underneath you were.
Being right.
Looked like a party, but
no, yeah.
Because you were not free flowing.
No. Okay. No, we gathered the things and locked them away, so they were quite safe. And literally, as soon as I got onto the red carpet before working, got onto the red carpet, and I remember there was like a throng of journalists there, and the flashes were going off, whatever, and I heard one go, "Yo, go again, look." And look, I mean, like South Africa was divided with that, because I was on the best dressed list for some publications, the worst dressed list. People thought I was coming out as transgender. Which I was like, YOLO, why not?
I was more like bisexual, because
I see what you mean.
There was like, you know what? You are arrested. Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't imagine that it gets to you in that manner.
It does from not on a personal level, but from sort of figuring out what people think about your look. And I think it's, people will say they don't care what people think about what you wear. I mean, if fashion was all about being comfortable and not caring what anyone thinks, we'd all be wearing tracksuits. Okay, because I promise you, push-up bras are very painful. These shoes I'm wearing are very painful, but we do it for fashion. Right? But with those comments, I think I'm more interested in finding out what their view is, because I'm almost taking the temperature of the nation, right, in the fashion world, to say, as people in fashion always speak to ourselves and around ourselves. That's very on trend, very stylish, very chic. Whereas the person on the ground who has a very rudimentary understanding of fashion, they're the most truthful people. And they go, and we can say, no, it's a long pleated jacket that just goes to the ground. No, it's a dress. I think for me, it's not about whether you like what I'm wearing or not, because I don't care. But I really am interested in the opinion. when I express myself in fashion, then what do they see? What is really their temperament, their ideas, their feelings of what we're doing? Because then we're able to forecast trends more accurately. Then we're able to go and say, okay, dude, people don't like this. We need to look at, doing things differently. Or people have an issue because we're transgressing the gender lines. There's a conversation that needs to happen then before we get, you know what I mean?
I know that you have a line coming.
Yes.
So do you mind just talking us?
So this is actually like really under wraps. This is actually the first official conversation we're having about it. So about 3 months ago, you got the exclusive.
I got the
exclusive. I really think that underwear, like outerwear, needs to be celebrated, right? So it's an underwear range. It's called the House of Basil. I really think that South African males are sort of shortchanged when it comes to underwear.
Sure.
I think generally in fashion we get shortchanged, and I think that's why people like me who have a slightly experimental sense of style then are seen as you say, the king of fashion because we just like wear yellow pants and see where things go. What I think male underwear should be like, I think it needs to be ergonomic, it needs to look good, you need to be able to be at the gym wearing it for that gym selfie, and not feel like
not obviously not on the
no, the bathroom.
Okay.
Please, no.
Just clarify that because your followers will do what is not supposed to be done. As so believe.
And if you do it, don't tag me. Don't tag.
So when is it coming out? When is the?
So we're expecting to launch in the spring. And
September, late September.
So sort of late September, early October. My idea of fashion has always been to be a bit naughty about things.
Yeah.
And I think that you should be ready that if you do, like, grandma used to say that, like, wear good underwear in case you pass out at work and you'll feel very good. You're fainting.
Just see
Right. And also you don't need to now go online, and wait 3 months for things that you order overseas. I bought underwear about a year ago. I bought about 12 items, and it took about 4 months for me to get all the items there. Like, we 2 months later, I'd get like one item and one item and one item, and it just became too laborious. So the gap occurred, and we sort of bought it.
We're gonna put them in underwear.
Not in Damapro.
Come on, somebody. We're really grateful for this, and we're grateful to have you in the studio.
Absolute pleasure. I'm waiting for my re-invite.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, definitely. As soon as the underwear comes, we want him here naked. You see, I'm doing the things here. I'm organizing. This is me organizing. As soon as the underwear range is in the, as soon as you have it, we want you here undressed. All naked. Yeah, bro. Just obviously with the underpants.
Let's do it.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our MCM, Mr. Leroy Marc. Thank you for coming. It was good having you here.
Oh, it's a mess.
Yeah, bro. You are a lot. You are too much.
I'm a quiet guy.